Launchpad is all about preventing homelessness in Reading, and we do that with 3 key services in 3 different ways. We've got our drop-in service, which is very much about preventing a problem becoming a crisis. So people drop in there, a lot of people who are sleeping on friends' sofas, people that might be in debt, and we help to signpost them and give them options to prevent them becoming homeless. We've also got our housing with support service, and we can house 116 people at any one time. We set for a maximum of 2 years. So a safe home is the foundation of all of that support, and then on top of that we are helping the person holistically with fundamental life skills and also complementary life skills as well. So that might be budget management, job search, training. We've also got an allotment as well. We've got bees and we've got art and craft.
Homelessness in Reading has increased by 700% over the past 3 years. The issue of homelessness and poverty has risen within the UK. Across Britain, almost every town has been recorded with homeless citizens, and this is why Launchpad's work is so important.
The reason why the issues around poverty and homelessness gets across is that people don't understand it's so close to home. People tend to have large perceptions of people that are struggling through poverty or actually at risk or have become homeless, that it won't happen to them, where in fact we all go through troubles in life. We have relationship issues, we have financial difficulties, and sometimes things don't work out. So homelessness and poverty can actually be very close to us that we don't really know.
You know, certainly in terms of the people we've supported, sort of think of a young girl that was living in bed and breakfast accommodation. She moved in with her mum when her mum was dying of cancer. When her mum died, her and her 2 young children got evicted because it wasn't their property, and they spent the best part of 2 years in bed and breakfast accommodation. They just had 3 single beds, no cooker, no bath, so she couldn't bathe her children before bedtime. Eventually she was referred to Launchpad, and Carrie, her support worker, worked really hard as being an advocate for her. So she would sit at meetings at Reading Borough Council with her. She would help find affordable rented accommodation in Reading to go and visit, which is never ending. You'll go and it'll be totally unsuitable to bring up children, in that environment. But against all odds, she was bringing up her children, impeccably. They were so well behaved, so well turned out. And eventually they went to see a 2-bedroom flat, and it was because the children were so well behaved, the landlord didn't hesitate in offering her that. But our job isn't over then, so Carrie then had to find funding for white goods for the property.
So good examples of fundraising, especially from a corporate level, is really down to getting in touch with the employees. So if we can get the employees understanding of the work that we're doing, then they're more individually motivated to support from a local level. Now whether that's from payroll giving or actually organising a third-party event, or potentially even joining one of our events or running a half marathon, it can actually grow into quite powerful things and also generate some significant income. The other thing from fundraising is that it's community driven, so that even though that we might be working with a local individual, everybody knows somebody in and around Reading, and that can actually grow massive awareness, which then increases fundraising.
We have about 100 volunteers, more or less, and they do everything from gardening to counselling to fundraising to managing our HR, everything basically that we can get people in to help us with. So we have obviously new volunteers, but a lot of our volunteers have been with us for years. I think our longest is 6 years, which is longer than I've worked here, so some of them are long-standing.
None of their work could be done without the amazing support of their volunteers who participate in amazing fundraising events that you can get involved in, such as the Berkshire 10k run, the Big Sleep Out, or have fun at the annual pancake race. You can make a difference by taking part in any of these events or simply donating to their website. Help decrease homelessness in Reading. Help make a difference.